All right, what's up, guys? What episode is this? Episode 20 or 21, one of those. Here at the Pearl again, we have a meeting with Matthew Duke. He's an attorney here in town. He's an acquisitions attorney, as I understand it, more of a business law attorney. So he emailed me the other day, said he had a second venture idea. So we're here to kind of talk about that, see what it is. We'll be back.
Good to see you.
How are you?
I'm good.
You remember Oz? Have you met Oz
Yeah.
yet? Oz works with me. Good deal, man.
No, but I saw the concept you were doing. You got a real sweet spot from what I see. I love the stuff that you do. What happened to your podcast?
I put things on hold simply because as we created these YouTube videos, it was kind of like, hey, we got to choose one or the other for right now. But I want a space where I could actually set up a studio, do a little build out, kind of like a, Mike Tyson has a podcast where his has kind of like the feel that I'm going for. Because the virtual thing works to an extent. Business owners, I think at the end of the day, they would feel better if they're coming into a studio and they're, you know.
Yeah, no, I got you. And that's actually why I was calling to talk to you so people think lawyers are old, stuffy, those sort of things, a little stuck up, those sort of things. But to have it with what you were doing, you had a guy that was doing beard oil, I think is the one that I saw.
Right.
That's pretty sweet, right?
Right.
Can you combine something like that with a doctor that's going to come in and talk, and he wants to talk to a different demographic? Some of these young guys, orthopod guys, would love to come do that. Can you get a good mixture of those?
100%. Basically wanting to bring the podcast structure back to it. We at the center of it.
Yep. And they can't figure out how you're going to fit in to the demographic because you're a little outside their demographic.
Right.
Can you bridge the two?
100%.
Right. But you combine those two things together, and now you're bringing in different cultures and those sort of things from a business standpoint, from like what you're trying to do. I think you got something pretty unique. I'm more interested in becoming that kind of go-to person that's in that startup culture unique, what now San Antonio's starting to really get into.
Right. Where's your new office at, bro?
It is downtown. It is at South St. Mary's Commerce Market, right in between.
Yeah, I'm very familiar. All day.
But the fine silver is what we're looking for.
Right.
In the next 3 years.
Good deal. I'm looking at some space in South Lamar Street. You're familiar with South Lamar, where Burleson is?
Yeah.
A couple of other new places, but they've renovated. Awesome studio space.
My interest again is that co-host. Type role on that platform with small businesses, medium-sized businesses.
Right. Yeah, man. I would love to get some doctors in there. I mean, there's a lot of doctors out there that I know. They have their practice, but at the end of the day, they enjoy having a cigar. They enjoy having a talk about different issues around town. So, just bringing realness, I think, to the community is huge. Yeah. My assumption is we're probably going to have to get some lighting and stuff like that. So as long as these things are taken care of,
that out, right?
Yeah.
And then let's see what that nut is. And figure out a way to get that off.
Yeah, I'm about it, man. Sounds solid.
Okay, awesome.
I'm in.
Great.
I'm in.
My generation doesn't realize what y'all know. Because we've also got a lot of people hammering a bunch of crap at us.
Yeah, you do.
Right? It just takes time. People think, oh, wow, man, you just did this overnight?
No, man, there's a lot of sacrifice. There's a lot of sleepless nights and early mornings.
Oh, yeah. How are you going to make payroll and all those kind of things that come in there, which is good. Those are the kind of stories we want people to talk about.
Definitely.
Right? Let the guy that, is doing the beard oil, who's on those nights, have another guy that's come in and he's done a couple of these and sit them together. Right. Set the cultures together and have them share those stories.
Alrighty.
Alrighty,
brother. Good to see you, dude. Man. Yep, always. We'll see you soon, Matt. Solid. So we've actually been looking for a co-host for the past maybe like 6 months. So when COVID hit, now that we're kind of moving more towards after we get a space and we're actually going to get a dedicated podcast studio, having a co-host on hand is the best thing. That way it creates greater conversation. You bring in more people. Of course, Matthew has a lot of connections here in San Antonio, being an attorney here in town. Get ready. The virtual podcast is coming back up and hopefully we'll get it in the studio. You guys will see you on the next episode. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you like the video. If you're not following yet on YouTube and on Instagram, make sure you follow. We're going to put a link at the bottom. We'll also put Matt's links on the bottom as well so you can follow that. Alrighty, guys. We'll see you soon.